Hey Rad Reelers, JC here with Rad Reeling Fishing. Today I'm going out on a kayak charter. This is Captain Ethon, gave me an invite, and now we're doing a little exchange. He's gonna try and put me on some fish, and I asked him to kind of like do most of the work, because you guys know I don't like doing all that kayak hauling and around stuff. Anyway, what do you think, Ethon? What are we gonna target today, man?
Well, we're gonna try to get a slam today, but we'll start out with some trout, sea trout, and then hopefully find us some snook and redfish.
Okay.
Mostly artificial, but if things go wrong, then maybe we'll try some live baits.
Yeah, all right, sounds good. What's your charter?
So called Hooked on Sharks. You can see my website at hookedonsharks.com/kayak chart or kayak fishing if you want the kayaks. I also do just standard fishing lessons for people wanting to learn to fish. And then even if people are coming here to visit, I'll talk with them and give them like kind of a game plan for like their visit, for like a consultation. So like when tourists visit, if they want to learn how to get on some fish, I'll give them some locations they can try and some baits and lures that they could use.
Awesome, sounds good. And how can they get a hold of you?
So they can go to my website, or they can contact me by my phone number. It's
okay.
812-239-6798.
Awesome. And what's the name of your website?
hookedonsharks.com.
Awesome. Perfect. Listen, I'll have it all linked in the description area, guys. So, all right, man. It is awesome to meet you.
Awesome
We met on the bridge the other day, so let's go get some fish. I've been through that cut through. Oh, fish on. Here we go. Hey, that was too easy. I just threw a little gold spoon out there, guys. Big trout. Look at that. That guy right there would be a keeper. I'm not planning on keeping fish today. I have so much red pompano and fish from the Everglades and all kinds of stuff. So come on, there we go. There you go, guys. Pretty little trout. Thanks for the catch, fella. See ya. Fish on. Little fish. Little hound fish. All right. All right. See ya. Fish on. Another trout. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he got off. All right, we've been out here for a little while, not long, maybe 45 minutes if I had to guess. Got a few fish, and it's a beautiful day to be out here. I'm enjoying getting to know Ethon while we're fishing, we're talking, and just having a good old time, you know. The sun's getting up there high, so I'm gonna head up here and try and fish around the mangroves. Ethon had pre-fished some areas, and he thought we might do well if we come over here, so we were kind of working this outside area here. Now I'm going to get up here and fish around the mangroves a little bit. I think it's still at like an incoming tide. The water's kind of low, but that's where the fish like to hang out, right? I'm going to try and rig up with one of your soft plastics here.
And then I also like to help with the weedless, like after you get the hook through.
Yeah.
I just like slightly bury the tip right there.
Got it.
And the Z-Man's just, it's so soft that when they hit it, it'll just push it right through when they eat. So.
Okay, Sounds good. That's the color.
It's a ride baloney. That's what the color is called.
All right. Any particular way I should fish it? Jig it or jerk it or steady reel or?
I prefer the jig, but you can do all variations.
Right.
That's kind of the good thing about the jerk shad is the profile of it can come across as like a shrimp, or it can come across as a bait fish, or basically anything because of how it works in the water. So normally I like to just throw it and do like some jig twitching type of motions as I'm bringing it back, and then if that's not working, you can try like a slow retrieve, or a slow retrieve with some jerks, or like even like almost a pompano jig type of just like throw it out, bottom jig it, and then reel it in, bottom jig it. That'll work sometimes too. Just basically trying to figure out what exactly the fish are kind of getting triggered by, and then just keep doing that.
Okay. Sounds good. That's probably a color I would never even think to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a lot of luck with it lately. So.
Awesome. All righty. We'll give it a try. Thank you, sir. Oh. I got him picking it up, just sitting on the bottom. Just had a couple hits there, guys. Let's see if we can. Ought to be able to pick up a trout out here somewhere. This water is nice and clear. A lot of good grass. Not doing too well with this guy. Throw the spoon for a little while. There he is. Fish on. Ladyfish. Yeah. I was getting some hits out. Whoa! Got off. All right. No. Hey, fish on. Ah, fish off. Well, we're getting the trout and the ladyfish this morning. Ethan got one snook. We need a redfish to get a slam. That's kind of the goal today, to get a slam. The redfish aren't cooperating. Ethan had a small redfish. I don't know if he had him hooked or had it follow him up to his kayak. But it's a gorgeous Southwest Florida day out here. Wow, absolutely beautiful. I am enjoying my time on the water. There he is. Big trout. He's probably 17, 18 incher here. Woo! Maybe he's bigger than 17 or 18. He's a good one. He might be 20. That's a solid trout there. They're fun to catch when they get this big. Don't want to force this guy. That's for sure. Yeah, it's 20-inch trout. Look at that. All right, guys, Ethan's gonna help me out here. He's got a board. That's probably 20, 21. I don't know, that's a solid one. Man. I don't know, when do they get, when they get to the point where they call them a gator trout. But
yeah,
he's 23.
That's a nice trout.
Yeah, he's over 23.
That's awesome.
Woo! All right. Ethan told me to cast over there. He was getting some hits, and I don't know, 2 or 3 casts. I hooked up with a nice one. He actually, I think he swatted at it. Maybe there's more, but
yeah,
I got
getting quite a few pickups, but I don't think any of them were that 23. I think I would have hooked those. So.
Yeah, I got thumped a couple times, and then he grabbed it.
Yeah,
so
the spoon.
Yeah. Well, trout and redfish and snook, they're the kind of fish that they like to cluster in areas. So maybe we'll go back over there and get another one. Yep. Fish on. Look at that. Stop talking and start fishing. I catch fish. See, the depth of this water is really nice here. The tide's starting to come in, or has already came in.
Is that another nice trout?
It's a trout, yeah. He'd be a keeper. He's probably 16, he's probably 17, 18 inches. It's a nice one. Yeah, guys, this is the size of trout that are fun to catch, man. They get up in that 18, 20 inch range. That's a really good one. He's hooked super good too. All right, fella, come here. Let's see if we can get this out for you. Here we go. All right, beautiful trout, guys. Look at that. Woohoo! Yeah. You want another picture? All right, let's get this guy back in the water. So, guys, when you're out kayak fishing, you have the ability with a net that when you catch fish, you don't always have to take them out of the water right away. And you know, if you're a YouTuber and you want to talk about them or whatever, put them in your net. You know, these fish have to get water in their gills and stuff. But let's go, let this guy go. He's bleeding a little bit. I did hook him kind of deep, so thanks for the catch, buddy. See ya. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Fish on, baby. Another trout. He was up there by the mangroves. Another nice one. Got a trout. There we go. Man, this trout bite is hot today. Big trout too, man. Pretty sure he'd be a keeper. See ya. Got a good friend of mine says everything hits that gold spoon. Hey, Ethan just lost a nice snook. We've been out here. We started at 8. It's like a little afternoon, and we're getting bites consistently. We caught some trout.
Yeah, we probably could have stayed on trout if we wanted to stick in an area, but
yeah,
we moved around quite a bit.
Yeah. What'd you hook that snook on?
The jerk shad. And
yeah.
Fried bologna, the one that we hooked on earlier for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's what you got your snook on earlier on that too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't hooked up any snook on the gold spoon, but guys, I'm just enjoying that. The cool thing about this kayak charter was, and when I initially met Ethan, I'm like, you can bring the kayak because I don't want to have to do all that work. And he did. He brought both kayaks and set everything up, and all I did was brought a couple bags and some fishing rods. But if you had your own kayak, you want to bring it out, you can bring them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Put them on fish.
Yeah, put them on fish. And,
for sure.
I mean, even if they don't have fishing gear, I have everything. So I'll let people use the gear and help them catch something, learn something. I mean, just getting out in the water and learning how to use artificials. And, yeah, having a good time.
Yeah, we're having a great time. And Ethan is an exceptionally good conversationalist. And I'm enjoying that, guys. When I get out fishing like with other people, I have a tendency to talk too much. Sometimes I think it's the energy drink or coffee that I'll drink in the morning gets me going. So but yeah, very enjoyable kayak charter for sure. We've been catching fish, and this can be a tough time of year. Even though it's spring, it's starting to heat up a lot, especially for redfish. They like the cooler water, you know. But we're doing good, having a good time for sure. All right, let's get them. I am throwing the baloney colored jerk shad, Z-Man. It's like the heat of the day. I'm thinking there might be some snook up here around these mangroves. This water has come in on a high tide here pretty good. Well, I'm getting followed. That's a houndfish. We might be able to find us a nice snook. Oh, that was a good hit. I just had a really good hit there. There he is. Oh, I lost him. That was a good fish. That was a snook right there. That was a good one. Darn it. I set the hook hard on him too, man. That was a nice snook I just hooked, guys. That was a good one. We're gonna smack one. The water level is up right in here. These fish are gonna be up in the shade. There he is. Got him. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to go backwards. Look at that. I was just talking about we were gonna get a snook. That's a good one there. Come on, Hobie. Go back, go back, go back. It's just going sideways. Don't do this to me. All right, yeah. There we go. Awesome. Right in the middle of commentary, like we got the right depth, we got the shade. Wham! Oh, and he hit it good too. Awesome. All right, man. All right. Yeah, look at that. Still looking for the redfish, but we got the snook. See you, buddy. Nice. That's about the ugliest color swim bait I have ever seen. I mean, if I was in the store looking for swim baits, that is not the bait that I would buy. But yeah, you know, that's the best part about fishing with other people is you learn about new baits, right? So now I'm gonna go buy a couple packs, you know, bologna jerk shads. Whoa, there we go. That's a red, baby. That's a red. Come on. Maybe a giant. That's a red. Isn't it? There he is, buddy. We got our slam. We got the slam. Beautiful redfish. Uh-oh. Come on. Big old redfish, guys. I knew when I set the hook that was a red. It was like, oh man, that's a beauty. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. Isn't he gorgeous, man? He is like brilliant.
So red.
You might want to get a short video of this. Love the way these things fight. I always tell people I'd rather catch a redfish than a snook any day. A snook this size would be belly up already.
I think.
Oh, he's giving me a workout here. Solid redfish. I love catching these on the spoon, man. He's got to give up here in a minute now. Come on. I got 10-pound test braid. I don't want to push him too hard. Dude, they see that kayak and they just take off. You're like, nope, I don't think so. Yep, he's done. Oh, he is just brilliant with color. Wow. What a fish, man. What a fish. Let me give you a little hold up there and you can get a shot of him. Let me get him on the other side. There we go. Man, he just like is orange and red all the way down. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, guys, it's important. You get a big fish like this, give him a chance to kind of like revive a little bit before you yank him out and take pictures and keep him out of the water forever. Especially snook. Redfish are pretty hardy. They recover fast after they get caught. He'll take right off. But snook, you end up having to revive them for a long time if you don't take good care of them. Oh, he was so hungry. He got it way back in there. He's got it in the top of his mouth. Open up, buddy. Oh no, man. Let's see what it looks like this way. It's not in his gills, it's right on the edge though. If I can get it to come through this way, I'll just pull it all the way through. There we go. That's the way we keep them alive right there. You don't want to rip their gills to pieces. You can always, instead of going in through the mouth, guys, like I did, you can go in through the back side of the gills like that when they're hooked deep and get them. How about a picture with this guy?
You want to get a measure too?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, let's get a measurement on this fella. You got a guess? I'm gonna say 28, but I might be pushing it. Yeah, I'm wishful thinking.
Still like
Okay.
26.
Yeah.
It's a nice red.
26, guys. Beautiful. Just look at the color, man.
Yeah, such a pretty fish.
Here you go, real quick while I got you here.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, let's get him back in the water. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, fella. You're 100% free. There he goes.
Right away.
What a fish, man. What a fish. Yeah. Had a great time out here fishing with Ethon. Call him Captain Ethon because he is a kayak charter tours and fishing and all kinds of stuff. So I have his information linked below. Thank you again.
Yep, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it all.
Yes, sir. We had a good time. You see that smile? He smiles a lot, guys. So yeah, definitely a good charter service, and I recommend him. So everybody, get out there and go fishing, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya. Subscribe or I'll send this guy out to your next fishing adventure.